"I'm pregnant," she whispered, eyes trembling, hands shaking like leaves of storm. For a second, my world stopped moving. The mug in my hand slipped, shattering on the kitchen tiles. I wanted to smile, to celebrate, to pull her into my arms, until she added the words that cut deeper than any blade. "But I don't know if it's yours." The silence that followed wasn't just silence. It was the sound of my heart fracturing, quiet, devastating, irreversible. I stared at her. Emily, my wife of 6 years, the woman I'd built my entire world around. Her lips trembled, her eyes glassy with tears she didn't yet deserve to shed. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she rushed out. "It was a mistake, I swear. I thought you didn't care anymore. We've been so distant, and I raised my hand to stop her. "Don't." My voice was low, unfamiliar, hollow. The truth is, she wasn't wrong. We had been distant. Work had consumed me. Late nights, early mornings, promises of "we'll talk soon" that turned into silence. But betrayal? That wasn't distance. That was a choice. "Who?" I asked finally, my voice cracking despite my effort to stay composed. She hesitated, biting her lip like she could chew the name away. It was David from work. David, her project partner. The guy she always said was just a friend. The one she laughed about in texts, saying how funny he was. I trusted her, trusted them both. My chest tightened until it hurt to breathe. So while I was killing myself to keep this house, this life, I stopped. Words felt useless. Tears streamed down her face. "Please, Mark, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how it happened. I was lonely, and don't you dare blame me for this." I snapped, the sharpness of my voice making her flinch. I turned away, staring at the cracked mug on the floor, milk bleeding slowly across the tiles, like a wound that wouldn't stop spreading. I'd always imagined betrayal as some loud, fiery explosion, but this was a quiet implosion. "I'll get a paternity test," she whispered. "If it's yours, maybe we can—" I let out a hollow laugh. "If it's mine," I repeated. "You think a test decides that? You think I could ever look at you and not remember this moment?" Her knees gave out, and she sank to the floor, sobbing into her hands. For a brief second, I wanted to hold her. Old habits, old love, but the warmth between us was gone. I walked to the door and paused. "Emily," I said quietly, "I already know the truth." She looked up, confused. "What do you mean?" I took a deep breath. I had a feeling for months. I had the DNA test done last week. When I found your messages, her face turned white. "It's not mine," I said simply. "It never was." Her sobs broke into gasps as she crumpled against the cabinet. I stepped outside, the cold evening air biting against my skin, but it felt cleaner than anything inside that house. Behind me, through the closed door, I could still hear her crying. But for the first time in a long while, I felt nothing, just silence, and the echo of everything that used to be love.